So as you can see, there is my diesel heater in a box, and I won't lie to you, it has been a complete pain in the backside, but that was my fault. We had a crimped pipe and I left it for a year because I got so fed up with myself. But once we defueled it, put everything back together, it's working, seems to be working fine. I did think it was the fuel pickup here, so I've just blanked that off, and yeah, it's working. We've got an aluminium heat resistant plate here to protect the plastic, and there you can see the rubber seal down there. So I was going to get a Halkery all-in-one, but at the time when I was going to purchase, they were out of stock. There's the air intake for both the combustion side and obviously to pull the cold air in to heat the air up. We've got a vent this side there. We're running on kerosene, and then obviously on this side you can see the exhaust pipe there with some exhaust wrap. And then what we've done, we've used the black pipe here, and then we've used this air ducting wrapped around it, so it gives us a bit of protection from the cold. And then we've made a 4mm plate which fits on the window quite securely. I'll show you that from inside, and obviously then goes in the track of the window. Haven't quite fitted it properly. There we are, there we go, that's done. We'll bring you back to show you inside shortly. So we can now just put the lid down. Box done up, and then we have a chain that will go with a padlock through this hole here, and then I can put that through one of the gaps in the alloy there. People want to nick it, they're going to nick it anyway, so you know. And then obviously we've got the power cable going to the leisure battery, and then we've got the remote control cable. We've used a 6mm cable for that extension, so we don't get any loss of voltage through the cables, and then they'll go in through the cracked side window. I always have a window open for ventilation in any case. Okay, so we're going to go make a cup of coffee now, and we'll show you inside. So there is the window plate that I've made, 4mm ply, painted and varnished, and that fits in where the window would fit around there. It's quite secure. And then we've obviously got the air intake pipe, the hot air intake pipe there with the directional piece on the end. For now I'm going to run it like that, but ideally I want that to come in a bit lower, obviously because hot air rises. But in Nova, she's only a Citroen Berlingo, so she has a small space, so I'm not at this point too worried about where that hot air comes in. But I might get a longer piece of one of these and just bring it, if I can do that, bring it in down there. We do have a privacy curtain that is normally there, so the space is even smaller. And then obviously we've set up the remote control. There it is, very easy to do. And then at the moment we've just got her on manual mode from H1 to H6. But in time, when I get a bit more confident, we will look to put the controller into temperature mode and also into alpine mode. I know there'd be some comments about why I didn't want to fit the diesel heater into Nova. Couple of reasons really. One being she is such a small space. If I just pan out a little bit, so she is a Citroen Berlingo 2012, and I do have quite a bit of stuff in for when I go away. so really there wasn't the space to fit the diesel heater into my boot jump, and also I didn't want to cut holes into Nova. So I know it's only one hole, but it's one hole too many for me. And yeah, I don't like as well the smell of diesel or kerosene, and I didn't want to put a standpipe into Nova's diesel tank, because one day I might want to get a bigger camper and sell Nova then, maybe just as a normal Citroen Berlingo. Okay, any questions, please put in the comments bar below. We'll do our best to get back to you. Okay, so there we are. Sooner than I thought. We've put the controller into temperature mode. So I've set that at 21 degrees, and obviously you press the up or down buttons to give you up, down or up temperatures. And also, if you see that sign up by there, we've also put the diesel heater into alpine mode, where they run a bit more efficient, so I've told. But there we are working. It's nice and warm in the back of Nova now. And as I said before, any questions that you might have, please do ask. That's the temperature, by the way, of the diesel heater. That's the volt setting, because I'm on leisure battery, 12 volts, 20 degrees.
It's all the things you do.